Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we need to talk about something that's been going on recently. We need to talk about the recent job cuts, specifically those in March, as the numbers that we're seeing are really incredible for this month. Planned layoffs increased 60% to 275,000 in March. Now this is a first quarter job cuts and at the highest level since 2009. The federal government of course accounts for the bulk of planned cuts, but tech has also been cutting jobs heavily amongst a series of other sectors. Let's have a quick read of the story. I'll give you guys the lowdown. So yeah, we are now seeing massive layoffs. We are seeing around 275,000 people being laid off last month, the highest level since May of 2020, of course, back in COVID times. Now that should give you a bit of context as to how large these numbers are. Nearly 300,000 people have just lost their jobs. This is substantial and this is important. In the first 3 months, as in the first quarter, we actually saw around about 500,000 layoffs announced, the highest level for the first quarter since 2009, when the economy was of course at the tail end of the Great Recession. More than half of the job cuts came from Washington DC, reflecting the federal government's layoffs. However, one thing that I'd like to point out, the other half were from other places, and that's obviously a clear point, but actually have a minute to think about that. This is something which I think a lot of people are seeing as just a government cutback. It's not. It's absolutely not. And I've brought you the data before of how many companies are cutting jobs, but companies certainly are. It's not just federal workers. However, with that being said, they are massively impacting and skewing the figures. Challenger said that over the past 2 months, it had tracked 280,000 planned layoffs of federal workers and contractors, impacting 27 agencies. Another 4.4 thousand job cuts were there from downstream effects of cutting federal aid or ending contracts, impacting mostly non-profits and health organizations. Now, of course, tech billionaire Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency has taken a chainsaw to the public workforce as part of an unprecedented campaign by President Trump's administration to cut spending and downsize the government. The real story here, I don't need to read the whole thing to you guys, is obviously the number of people losing their jobs constantly. We are seeing massive layoffs, massive job reductions from a lot of companies, obviously from the federal government, but really I want to focus on the private sector, right? The businesses. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a couple of weeks, which by now hopefully you have, you'll know all of the brands that we've covered. Brands which are cutting back on their staff by massive amounts. Huge numbers of staff being cut back from some of the world's biggest companies. Amazon, Google, Meta. So many big brands have been cutting staff over the past 6-12 months. It's incredible. But these are the figures coming out. And this is a story that I wanted to bring to your attention. The number of people losing their jobs in today's market is crazy, and it doesn't appear to be getting any better. Thank you for watching the short video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give us a like and subscribe if you did, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.